What is up, you guys? Yes, I'm finally back in the shop, and yes, we are working on the motor, the block, the engine, the 5.0HO. It's been long overdue. It has. I procrastinated it because it was a time-consuming, it's going to be a time-consuming process, and I haven't done it. Don't get on me for it, because I'm doing it, right? You're seeing me do it. We're pushing pistons today. My dad showed me how to put in 2 pistons. That way I can teach you guys. And so the crank is all the way down at the bottom. That way it's easier to put in and you can do it correctly. And I'm moving the engine to the top. That way I'm not fighting my gravity. And then so now, before I compress my piston, I'm going to oil the rings. And the sides of it. That way, it's all lubricated. So the second thing you're gonna do is compress your piston. Take your fancy compressor here and your piston, drop it right in. Get a tool for your piston compressor and tighten it up. It's kind of a two-handed operation, and I'm not very strong. Piston is compressed. That dot way up there is to say, hey, I go to the front of the engine to put your piston in right. So now that I remember that part, extremely important part, let's put the piston in correctly. So my dad helped me tap the 3rd piston in, but we're gonna set the plastigauge because tapping pistons in is almost like a 2-person job, and I didn't want to mess it up. It's right in between that inch. It's right in between the 0.5 to an inch, which is exactly where we want it. so I can get in there with my grease. Big shout out to Arnold Motor Supply for the lubripaste engine grease. Y'all are lifesavers on this build. For the moment y'all have probably been waiting for. Setting the fourth piston down under. Making sure all of the dots line up. I think I got it. I'll holler if
Crankshaft where it needs to be?
yes sir. Down at the bottom.
Hey.
officially have all 8 pistons in the block, and took longer than it needed to. Procrastination and other things in there. But hopefully this car, Mustang, is running soon and the block goes in. Thank you for tuning into the journey. If you are doing a build, I hope you now know how to put in pistons and you've learned something from this. Otherwise, if you're just watching to be inspired, never forget, dreams don't become a reality unless they are built. Thank you for tuning in. I'll catch you guys all next week.